This podcast contains themes that are unsuitable for younger listeners and parental guidance is advised.
It's been 30 years since they came. 30 years? No! They took my child! 30 years? I'm gonna kill you. No! It's been 30 years since they came.
I woke up in that room, in that cold metal room. I could hear that hum, and yes, that was the hum of the spaceship. That was its engines, and I knew that I was no longer on Earth, because I'd spent 4 years in a cell, and now, years later, I'm in a different cell, but this is different. That first cell was made out of brick and mortar. This cell that I'm in now is all rivets and metal. I was lucky. I hadn't been bound up. I've been left to pace up and down this room for what seemed to be a few days, maybe. I had nothing to do other than pace. And pace I did. I did some exercises, did some push-ups and sit-ups, did this quite regularly, slept a little bit, yeah, then I had to go in the toilet, so I just went into a corner, just kept that as the filth corner. I was no stranger to that, none whatsoever. But why was I here? I'd not even spoken to anyone since I'd been here. Hey, I might have been here for one day, I don't know. I really don't know. It might be the longest day of my fucking life. Or it might have been more fucking days. It could have been a week, I don't know. Food was slipped in regularly, and it was shit. It was like dead rodents. Dead rodents that wasn't cooked. They just skinned it and boned it. And all I could eat was these fucking dead rodents. I knew that. I just knew it would be. I just knew what it was. It just looked like a dead fucking rat without its bones or skin. And that's the kind of shit that these Anunnaki would eat. They're lizards after all. They eat little fucking animals. They tend to eat them live. But hey, what? At least they fucking killed it. I have to thank them for little mercies, I guess. Because the last thing I want to fucking do is have a live rat in here with me. Because who would eat who? That's the problem that you'd be faced with. Who would eat who? Now, I don't know how much time went past after my last meal. But there was some knocking at the door. They knocked on the bloody door before they came in. 2 of them. 2 people came in, they brought a chair in for themselves, and they made me sit at the back of the room away from them because they pointed guns at me. That's what made me just sit down at the fucking back of the room. Probably would have gone over to them and fucking crushed their fucking throats, but no, I was held at gunpoint, told to sit at the back end of the room whilst they sat on their fucking chairs looking at me. Okay then, you cunts. Go on then, why am I here? Why am I not dead? Well, you're going to one of our off-world colonies for R&D. Oh great, I said. Great. More fucking experiments, I see. More experiments. Well, we had seen your impressive record whilst you was in detention on Earth before you managed to get out. It's interesting how you got out, really, they said. Yeah, interesting that I got rescued and we killed quite a lot of your fucking cunts. Yeah, it was very interesting. In fact, I had a wank about that when I got out. They looked at each other, they looked at me, they had a grin. Yes, your human humour. Sometimes it gets lost on us, but yes, we know that you're talking rubbish because you didn't do that. Yes, I was being fucking sarcastic, you cunt, I said. Why am I getting taken off work to do experiments when you can fucking experiment me on Earth? One of them laughed. Well, let's say you can't escape, because if you do escape, where are you going to go? You're going to be stuck on a world that you don't know anything about, which is incentive for you to stay put. Oh, I actually have to admit, I hadn't have thought about that. Where would I go if I managed to escape? I don't know that world. Would that world be inhabitable outside their complex? Who fucking knows? So where is this world then? I said. Where the fuck am I going then? Go on, just tell me, give me a fucking laugh. Well, our off-world colony is in a place that you call Andromeda. Hold up, I said. Andromeda? That's a different fucking galaxy. Yes, it is, but you're not anywhere near there yet. No, that's a long journey for you. You got a few hyperlight portals to go through to get there. Oh, nice, fucking nice. So is that where you cunts are from? I said. No, we're not from Andromeda. We're from a place that's quite near your world, actually. It's not that many light years away. So where are you from then? I said. Go on, give me a fucking laugh. Where are you from? Oh, we're from Nibiru. Nibiru? Okay, so where the fuck is Nibiru? Let's pretend that I give a fuck. Nibiru is one of the planets in the star system of Centauri. So you know that place that you call Alpha Centauri and Beta Centauri, etc. We live in the inhabitable planet there. That's where Nibiru is. Oh, great. So you're actually quite close to us then, I said. Oh, that's very perceptive of you. How would you know that? Well, I did have the internet when I was a kid. And Alpha Centauri is only a handful of light years away, so it's one of our closest neighbours actually. That any kid of my age would know. Ah, okay. So, what happened to the old man? The old man's dead. We killed him. We killed him on the orders of the Emperor. The Emperor, eh? Oh, sounds like I'm in Star Wars. The Emperor. Ooh. The Emperor had him killed. Why did he kill the old man? So if I'm alive, and I'm assuming that my mate is alive, my mate Josh, he's going to be alive, isn't he? So why kill the old man? Oh, the Emperor. The Emperor wanted him dead. He televised it, you know. The whole of the Empire got it. They all saw him getting killed. A slow, painful death, actually. Death that you wouldn't want to wish on anyone, not even us. Why? How'd you fucking do it then? How the fuck did you do it? Well, we injected him with nanites. And these nanites ate him from the inside out. Be a slow, painful death. And he was watched on devices throughout the entire empire to show what happens when you are created by the Anunnaki and given the gift of being a Nephilim and throw it back in our face. Right, okay. Well, I was expecting the old man to have killed a few more people. Did he? Did he kill a few more people before you killed him? Yeah, he did. He killed the executioner as he was dying. The executioner as he injected him with the nanites. He got a bit too close and the old man bit his throat out and he died on national TV. It's pretty sad actually. He was a well-loved member of the cabinet, to be fair. Oh well, I suppose the Emperor can replace him. My fate in Andromeda. Why Andromeda? What's in Andromeda? Well, that's where you're going. To a planet that's in our newly opened portal. We've only just got there. Oh, okay. You've only just got to Andromeda. Suppose that's a bit fair because it's quite a long distance away. That's an entirely different galaxy. So you're sending me there for R&D. What, you're hoping that I'm going to be helping you make some super soldiers for the people over there that you want to fucking shit all over? Well, think again. I ain't gonna cooperate. Well, you didn't cooperate last time when we were firing weapons at you, he said. But we still managed to get our research. The cunt had me, I suppose. Cunt really got me. Yeah, I suppose I did help them, unwillingly, with them shooting at me and making me shit my fucking pants and making me piss my fucking pants and making me stay in a perpetual state of pain for the last 4 fucking years. So why me? Why me? Why not just kill me and get it done with? Well, said the soldier, that's because you're built really strong, stronger than most. And we want to use that. And we're going to turn you into some of our technology. You're going to turn me into technology? Oh, fuck off. Come on then. How about you stop pointing that fucking gun at me and we fight? See, that is why. That is why you're being used as technology, because you don't have any fear. We're pointing a gun at you, and you know what? Let's get you retrained, shall we? He pushed the dial on his gun and he shot me in the fucking belly. Oh fuck. My bowels evacuated. Shit. It was painful, and now I was covered in shit. So much fucking pain. Fuck. Both the Anunnaki soldiers laughed and they walked out. You'll be at the hub station in a day. Get some rest. And they closed the door behind him. They slammed it shut. And I was still on the floor, covered in my own piss and shit.
Thank you for listening. Please come back next week for the next episode. If you've enjoyed this podcast, why not check out our other podcast, A Tribute to Men That Hate Their Jobs, which is a brutal but witty portrayal of working a job you hate. In this podcast, there are themes explored in which happy workers simply wouldn't understand, unless they listen to these cautionary tales from a man that lost his ideal job because of the global pandemic. Be warned that this podcast contains strong and offensive language that some listeners may not want to hear. In addition, this podcast is not recommended for younger audiences. All our podcasts are available on YouTube. Just search for the musterxmedia podcast channel. In addition, you can also find our podcasts on Amazon Music, Red Circle Podcasts, Stitcher and Spotify. We also have another YouTube channel called The X Review. This is a review and reaction channel. Not only is it on YouTube, but it is also on Brand YouTube, BitChute and Rumble. You can also find us on Facebook, Gab, Twitter and Parler. All the links are in the description below.